Alright, welcome back away to Let's Play Nicktoons Attack the Toybots for the GBA. And we will, of course, as always, answer the question of who it will be, as posed by Cosmo, as always. So, today we will be choosing... Actually, we'll be choosing Danny. Sorry, Danny. But, as you can see, we can go off to a very nice start. But it is nice to be Spongebob in this level, because for some reason I find that you can just... I messed it up there. You can get into a really nice rhythm in this particular level, I find. If you have somebody with a speed boost. You can just run straight through almost all of it. It's really fun, actually. If you don't manage to do that. Darn it! I keep jumping just a moment too early or too late, so I don't do any double jump. Like that. Darn it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be trying so hard. It was fun when it lasted. Because you can just blast through just about everything here. It's honestly really fun when you do. Although attack, because he has such a quick attack, is probably better. By the way, something interesting I've noticed is there isn't really a place to demonstrate it very easily, but in this entire level, because you're concerned underwater and you can't take fall damage underwater, I'm pretty sure, oh come on, it's actually impossible to fall on your face in this level. At least in the first half. As odd as that may sound, I don't know why it is this game just doesn't like you taking fall damage when you're underwater, but never, I need not your shields. See, your shield won't protect you from that anyways. Not needed at all. These enemies only drop health after their death animation is over. Suddenly, once you've predicted just about everything in this level, everything's a lot easier. I forgot how slow those bubbles moved. What? Okay. Apparently they still remain active and capable of dealing contact damage for a frame or two after you hit them too. I like these crabs. They die in really awkward ways that are problematic for me. Yeah, I just assumed I'll have a quicker attack. Right? Actually, most of the characters in this game, because I find oftentimes that because this game is so low resolution, you can't really know that an enemy's coming until you've actually reached it in most cases. But the thing with that is, that means you kind of have to rely upon reaction time to actually hit them. But see right there, I was in the middle of the attacking animation because I reacted in time, but it takes so long to actually execute the attack. You pretty much have to be psychic half the time to actually hit an enemy once they appear. Either that or be really slow and deliver on everything you do. Should be a little bit more annoying. Aha! I can't really decide if I like them using this level or not. Can you go up? No, I was thinking of something else. Oh no! Alright. Boom! See, you can still get a jump on them every now and then, but I already knew it was there in advance. I don't have to react to anything. So it's mixed. Why do you have so many bombs on that staircase, Calamitous? Seems kind of unhealthy. Like an occupational hazard. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot those ones can block. It never really happens, but they can if they really want to. Just have to try hard enough. Okay, I tried to run over those things with the speed boost, and it wasn't enough. Those things are really high frequency. Come on, Spongebob. What's with your... I don't know what it is with Spongebob's weird hitbox for that attack, his air attack. Something is a cop-out getting pretty much nothing new in return for your first level complete as Spongebob, actually. Because his air attack is basically just a slightly different hitbox when he attacks in the air, which is nice when it's I mean, it's far away that you're trying to hit, but otherwise, you also have less vertical ground that you're covering now. It shouldn't be trade-offs, it should just be getting better if you're just being upgraded, shouldn't it be? And now they can fall on our face because we're not underwater anymore. So many gem things. No. I said no! Oh. Fine. Oh then. Somebody who is not capable of, as you can see, not capable of blasting through the entire level. What? Is Jimmy not capable of just running past that one bullet there? Yeah, see, there you go. You just need to jump high enough. For some reason I find this one level particularly fun, or at least this part of the level, particularly fun to just try to run through as quickly as possible, whether or not I have a speed boost, but especially if I have a speed boost. Something about it just seems so well fitted for it. There's just so much stuff to keep jumping over. There's so much horizontal space everywhere. It seems so odd for Jimmy to be so agile. Well, hey, come back. Aw, oh, come on, I have to go through there again now. Such is death. I should put a turbo button on my controller. Just make the game run at, say, 1200% speed. Whenever I feel like it. That'd be nice. What the? Aren't platforms picking me out? Platforms are supposed to be your friends, Jimmy. That's your one special ability in this game for some reason. Being able to use platforms to your advantage. Make use of it. These platforms should obey you entirely. See, and now world's smartest, I don't know, like 10-year-old, however old you are. And you still can't overcome a single platform. There you go. Being outsmarted. Alright, so you could hear me shoot things. It just didn't actually happen. So if I was to... It's kind of difficult. But I'm quite sure that if I was to... For example, jump up from here... Take fall... Oh, you can't take fall damage here. I tried doing that in the exact same place. Off screen before. I would not take fall damage there. That was weirding me out for the longest time. Because I was sure I should be taking fall damage. Apparently I should, but... Unless it was just Spongebob that's immune for some reason to taking fall damage in this one level. It should be weird. Crap. Double jump too early. That's nice and dramatic. Oh, go. See, now you get shot in the foot, Jimmy. That's what happens when you don't make use of your gifts the first time. Alright, chance number 4. There you go. If those two things shoot in sync, that's pretty much the best time to go forwards, I think. I wonder just how much time you save by having a speed boost in a level. I'd imagine that you get through it probably a lot more quickly if you have it. Just given that you're traversing land a lot more quickly. Now you can take certain jumps that would save you a lot more time too. Oh, stop that, go away. Huh. Maybe there would be an enemy up ahead, I just wasn't really capable of... Hey! Going right over his head. Just wasn't really capable of doing anything about it. That's where... Yeah, that's where the enemy comes from over there. Oh. No. It seems to me, I've gotten hit before while those guys were shrunk. Or, well, not those ones, the silver crabs. And they're shrunk, and they actually, tried to hit me with their claws. They could actually still hurt me, which is really awkward. It happened at least once. I don't know if that's an irregularity or what, Well, it's something that they're always capable of doing if they're strong. I don't really intend to investigate further. Anyhow. No. There we go. Oh no! Hi. Mercy invincibility that I would like to make use of by actually shooting things when I'm mashing the circle button. Now. See, I always find myself being rather happy when I find... Oh, come on. These weird great platforms. Because you can almost always jump between them with a single jump instead of having to use a double jump. It's kind of annoying sometimes in games where you have a double jump, but you always have to use double jump to get around anyways. So you basically might as well just have a single large jump. For most purposes. Oh no! Jimmy, what have you done? The worst possible thing, apparently, since there was a one mine right there. You just had to jump onto that. All things. Here we go, Jimmy. 5 platform. Doesn't look fun. Hi, Otis. Oops. Otis gone? Otis gone. What? They took the time. They deliberately programmed it that way so that so that all the cameos will just disappear a moment after. Freaking gauntlet over here. All the cameos will just disappear moments after, or immediately after you walk away from them without a trace. Why did they do that? You'd think they could at least add, if you're saving them, like teleporting them back home, you'd think they could at least add more fanfare and acknowledging that you did it. Nope, stop that. No, balloon, thank you. Yeah, you can destroy those balloons. Oh, come on! And they're so inconsistent with how quickly they shoot things at you. You're not. This is not how you stack boxes, game. Is there actually a benefit to me trying to come up here? No. To me, it just feels like a punching bag, because he has no way of really fighting back against anything. He has a slow attack that has range, which is nice, but... God! It seems like there's a single frame when you walk off a platform where you can't do a double jump or a single jump. I find myself trying to jump at that exact moment very often. If you jump before you went off the platform, you do a single jump. Then you can do that jump afterwards. That makes enough sense. If you do it too late after you go off the platform, then you end up doing a double jump from the beginning, which also makes sense because you did jump when you're in the air. But if you do it, it's just the right timing. What actually ends up happening is you don't jump at all, which is great for survival. Oops. Now, yeah, Jenny's just a bloody punching bag sometimes, I notice. With how he doesn't have really any actual way of defending himself, aside from temporarily making enemies small, but that doesn't actually disarm them necessarily, like you saw there. And he doesn't get health from any of them. Whatever. Now we have Timmy. Are you capable, Timmy, of succeeding where Jimmy failed many times over? The answer seems to be yes so far. I am happy with that. Go, Timmy, go! And you're also pretty much defenseless in the same way Jimmy is, except even worse. But you even have less health, which makes it even worse in a variety of ways. So, my expectations have been lowered from the get-go. Will you take advantage of these lower expectations and in fact exceed them in a glorious fashion to me? So that seems to be what's happening so far. Nope. Man, it's the worst thing is sometimes I jump the exact same frame I get hit because I see that the danger is there. So I end up like hopping upwards. Like, yeah, see, Spongebob didn't take fall damage there from that fall right there. I don't think Spongebob takes fall damage in this particular level. I don't know why that is. Ah, the mercy invincibility saved me. Actually, would have not survived. Anyways. Having this health is always fun. Alright, but sometimes I find myself jumping the exact same frame I get hit by something, so I like hop upwards slightly. Nope. What ends up happening is, visually, I hop upwards slightly as soon as I get hit. Messing up the timing on my jumps now. Right. There we go. Man, I didn't even make it to the fan that time. Timmy, you're being disappointing again. There we go. No! Avoid the contact damage. But it's just this game telling you were in fact fast enough to react, you just weren't fast enough to actually be helped by it. I just find that having this game in so many ways so often. Having the time to react to something, but those reactions not being quick enough anyways. So you kind of have to just deal with the consequences of things going badly. What even happened there? Did I hit my head on the ceiling? Didn't seem like I did. It seemed like I just like lost a lot of height suddenly when I was trying to jump. I seriously nervous right there because I think I'm gonna hit my head on those. I cannot rely on Console 1. They have like a 10-second cooldown. I run up to something and I try to... I'm just mashing this attack button to try to get rid of it. It's not happening. Timmy is at the mercy of this thing. I cannot. There we go. Wait. Oh, I didn't take that other path. Oops. Whatever. Fine, it's slow, and you've seen me take that path before anyhow, so... Let Timoth go. I don't think I ever referred to Timmy by his full first name in the show. I don't recall it ever happening. For some reason, this seems like a major loss to me. We're missing out on an experience in the show. Alright. Still reaching out that Timmy holds his breath when he's diving at surface level. Yay! Slow things. Alright, so something actually kind of interesting about this one little hole. See, there are some interestingly weird things to find about some of these little holes that Timmy can crawl through. This one in particular, you can literally just run through. You can't run through from the right side, but you can run from the left side, as you see here. You can also, don't double jump up here. Well, it seems like something of a weird sequence break. It's a short one, but something nonetheless, just fun. Slowness. Alright, since I just got past the checkpoint, the shape of showing you right there. Whoa! Okay. I just kind of exploded and immediately sent you back to the checkpoint. I didn't even have an animation. But the frog can also take fall damage. And its fall, or its stun animation is very short for some reason. Anyhow. I guess if you get sent back to the checkpoint the instant you're... Oh, what? Oh! That didn't even work! If you get sent back to the checkpoint the instant your death animation ends, I guess that makes sense why the frog went back to the checkpoint so quickly. Alright. About that. So for some reason, I don't usually feel as weak as Timmy, huh? I'm playing as Timmy as I do I'm playing as Jimmy. I think the reason is Timmy doesn't really find himself. Well, I feel really weak as Timmy regardless, but Timmy doesn't really find himself encountering enemies and whatnot as much as Jimmy does on his paths. So you're not really thrown up into situations where you feel as inadequate as Timmy, I don't think. Like you are with Jimmy. No, stop that. You'd think a frog could move quickly. Like leaping around and everything. You'd also think a frog can move and jump at the same time, but that is in fact not within Timmy's skill set. Timmy's a really bad frog. There's a reason he hasn't frog full time. But there's also a reason that I'm talking about feeling weak because I can mash the attack button to my heart's content and still find that there's a green robot shooting things at me, unimpeded. Up to! Stop that. Stop! I want it. Oh god. No, well. That was almost a really nice dodge. Stop. Oh, by crouch you can't reach me. You're nice and spawner. I reacted just not in time. Again. And here we are without a fanfare. I really don't know why I ever wanted to do any of these boss battles without the mechs. I guess they kind of made these fights with the expectation of using the mechs. Since they have infinite health and everything, basically. Since you have infinite mechs. I guess definitely could play through this as normal characters. In fact, that might be a fun challenge. It's working out for me well so far. But usually I'd expect anybody to just use the mech, not because it's more convenient necessarily, but because health. I just kind of figured the mechs were there for characters who couldn't directly yield damage, like Timmy and Jimmy. That may not be the case now that I think about it harder. Alright, the Spongebob doesn't really need to fall today, so... Spongebob will not falling Spongebob. This is in fact the second Spongebob the Sponge has fought. It shall end similarly. This one's a lot smaller than the other one too. Come on. There you go. You have a little thing. Camera type thing. Shoots a laser. Come on. And why even bother trying to attack me at all if you're just gonna be seeing an invincible shell otherwise? Well, I guess it doesn't really serve its purpose, it doesn't actually try to hit me either. Yep, keep. It means a party that Calamitous is invited to. Or we can just invite ourselves over to Calamitous' place. Sponge Gary! Logic. I lost my colored bands in the top left corner. Oh well. Spongebob is normal again. But! And we also have an actually really cool attack that isn't actually as useful as one would hope, but it's cool. It's the Bubble Ball. Not to confuse with Bubble Bowl, of course. Anyhow. Cosmo, you know what to say? Who will it be? I wonder, gee. In case you just can't contain your excitement at the thought of learning the answer to the mystery of who it will be next episode. Well, tough luck, I guess. Guys, that's the end of this episode. Let's play Startup Squarepants. Well, basically, but this episode of Let's Play Nicktoons Attack by Toybots to the GBA. See you guys next time, next episode, where we finish the game for the second time and finish our Spongebob playthrough. Bye, guys.